Alright, so hunters, get ready. Today we're up against Dragonfloosh and Feloris. Alright, well, what do we know about this pair? So we know there's going to be extra bodies from the Dragonfloosh, which means we're going to want attacks that go through. But we also know Feloris is going to want us to have attacks that go up. So a little bit at odds there, which may make shopping a little bit more difficult. Certainly going to make it a little bit more challenging to nail down a build. We have Shift. Shift's great against Feloris. Only the one movement right now. And, well, two technically. This is not a bad movement, but I also like this attack. What's the exact name of this one? Detonate. And Detonate lets you explode in any energy, so it's a remote attack. And, when we're talking about boards that are going to have a lot of bodies, being able to remotely detonate an energy could prove quite useful. In fact, I think I'm already looking at a couple spots on this board where we may want to take advantage of that. But for day one, we should be looking for, we should be trying to find a squash kill, something we can stomp on to take advantage of the fact that we have the 5 moves, but gosh, there's not really much. I don't think we can get to this corner to make that stomp. And maybe we could take this one out and then stomp the pet. That's a possibility. And even if we could get up here, I don't see how we make this into a stomp because we'd have to deal with the 2 pets first. So very limited in terms of where we can get a stomp off. If we want it, I think it's going to be here. And so then we should probably just look for how we can get the most energy. So we can get 3 energy. Definitely a route that'll get us to 3 energy. Probably something like 1 move, 2, 3 moves, 4, 5 moves. And then throw in a couple attacks. None of these attacks look good. And then we end up here. Just not great positioning, but it does get 3 energy, lines us up for the 4th. We could immediately pick up, I already forgot the name again. Detonate. We could immediately pick up the Detonate. um, which might be promising. And, one thing is, like, we have the Feloris, and there's, of course, the hard counter to Feloris in Bombard. And we don't have a Bombard in the shop right now, and normally we don't do a lot of cycling of the high end. Usually we're doing cycling of the lower units, the 2-cost units. But the fact that we actually get to turn over 1 or maybe 2, this one's decent, could be useful. There's a possibility that we even see Bombard. So cycling through to get that faster is going to earn us more kills. So backup options. If we want to get the squash, we want to squat this bug here. I think that's going to be like, let's see, 1 move, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this route actually gets the most kills. The least energy, but the most kills. And then I think there's another one in between that gets these 2 energies. And maybe these kills, but passes on this one. So it's tricky. I think we go for I think we go for the high energy route. And hope it puts us in a good place. Alright, we need our jump last. And we need this attack first. Nope. Nope. Stop. And I guess there's an argument that we could have taken the pet there, but I think it's fine. And we'd want to save up energy, so we're not going to buy anything here. Let's see what we have next. Okay. Well, definitely see some things we can do. We talked last turn about taking Bombard, but I think we actually want Shift, because, like, bringing down this platform and exploding this energy. Let's see, how much... We get pretty good value out of this. It's going to chain into this one. Right, let's make sure we know where we can stand as well. So we chain into here. And that gets all this. And then that chains into here, which gets this. Yeah. That's a fairly good use of 3 energy. We have to buy shift to make that happen. Seems reasonable. We have 3 energy. And we are still lined up for the 1. So we can still get to 4, so we can buy shift and something. Alright, let's see where we need to take this energy attack from. So, like, this one is going to probably be out of the question, right? Because it's there. Or, I guess here if we shift up this square. But I'd like to try and get the shift up into a squash. Get to squash a bug off of it. So, that one's not ideal. This one we can't take from anywhere. And then this one probably has the easiest home, because we can take it from right here. I guess we could also take it from this bat, which we do need to get rid of this pet if this is going to make this kill. Right? So this spot will be open. But it's kind of like these 3 spots we need to get to. Okay. And probably going to involve getting at least 1 energy here. Maybe this world where we back up, shoot this one, take out this. But I think it's equally likely that we just pick it up. In fact, if we get behind this bug, maybe we can get maybe we can squish this one. So, talking 1, 2 moves, and then we shift. We'll shift up right here. 1, 2, shift, 3rd for the kill. We need to backfill this one. We have extra energy, right? This will put us to 5 total. So let's backfill in some shopping here. We can take either attack. Whatever suits us. And 1, 2, 3. Oh, what do we do first, though? That's interesting. All right, well, from from here we'll take this attack. And one, two, three, and so then we need the fourth move to get up here. And then we need another attack. So we will replace a move immediately with a shot. And we'll miss out on one move. Um, yeah, we'll just miss out on a move. Which attack do we want? Um, we're gonna have shift, right? So I'm fine taking the blast. Okay, take out one. Energy, and then we can buy shift. Yeah, okay. Shift. Okay. Well, down to one bug. Not a bad day. Not bad for day 2. Alright, now what? Other than immediately being punished for taking blast overthrow. Although maybe not. We're in a good spot to fire off a diagonal attack right now, so. Alright, well, we should try to take out the Dragonflooshes. Obviously we have to take out the egg. But if we can keep an egg off from next turn, we do get one free turn. I don't see a way to get all 4 Feloris off the board. So I think we should definitely take the Dragonfloosh off then. No point in letting more things evolve than we need to. So this energy looks important. Thinking we're probably shifting this up. Oop, getting this trio here. What do we shift down? Not sure yet. This attack. Let's not. Come on. There we go. This attack. It's our Dragonfloosh. And prime example of why diagonals are so important in this game. Like otherwise this would have been multiple moves necessary to make this happen. But we get to basically stay on the other side of the board. Stay in one corner and clear out the other. I was looking at this module pretty early. The detonate. But, like, who needs detonate when you just have a diagonal attack that basically gets you there? So, lucky placement for us for sure. Okay, so that's 2 attacks. I don't know which attack yet, though. And I don't know what I'm shifting down. So we can take this shot from here or here. Okay, well, that seems maybe too obvious. Right, we're just going to come here. Take this shot. It shifted up. Do we want? Do we want? No. I think this comes down. Right, because we'll move up. We'll take this shot. Get the kill there. Then we take this shot. Get the kill here. We've got. That's gonna need this. Diagonal, one move, and the shift. Okay, so then we could run this one into energy, but I don't think we have another good target for this shot. So instead, we just take the shot for the kill, come over here, and that'll put us at 2 energy, so we can go shopping again. I do want a better move. Unfortunately, this is not really an ideal move for the board. We may take it anyway, or we upgrade an attack. Like maybe we end up with 2 aerial attacks here. Get this one that we maybe should have had last turn. Although, you know what? Now looking at it, we actually needed this attack first and this one second. Because if we do shop here, we couldn't switch positions on those. Not in a way that gets us this kill. Okay, so 1, 2, we still have another move from there, and it's the jump, so we can clear out this platform and actually take the raised platform. Have this energy in front of us, maybe we can blow it up next turn. Worst case, I guess we jump down and get it, and then have an attack lined up here. Not a very central position to end the turn on, but I think it's going to be good enough, and having the height is also nice. All right, we can shift. And take this shot. Okay. And upgrade here. Come up here. Okay, not bad. Okay, another more straightforward day. I like the less Dragonfloosh. The less Dragonfloosh, the better. Alright. I have a hard time believing that we don't end up getting this 2 energy. Even if we're going to explode in energy, like if we shift here, it's just as good as doing the shift here, and it saves, we don't have to waste an energy. So I guess the first question is, do we run through it or do we stop here? And looking at the lineup, I think we want to take this attack here. Knock out 2. To do that, we do need to shift. Okay. That's fine. I don't know what's going to come down yet. We'll figure that out. And come forward just 1. It gets us 2 energy. Already a good start to the day. And then we're in position to take out both of these. Right? And so let's just figure out how to get back here. We do have to use our 1 attack that could penetrate 2 enemies. So that is going to make this slightly more awkward, although we do have the 2 energy. We can just buy another. Where do we put it? I'm going to think on that one. Do we just cycle the one slot or do we drop it into 7? It's going to be one of those two. But let's keep going with the moving for now. And I guess it's actually pretty straightforward. We can come here and we can jump up here. And that's our 2 moves. That's our 3 moves. And then we just do this and shop and get this kill. And then we can just backfill these. They were already there. Yeah, I mean, that looks pretty good to me. 3 moves. Yeah, I wanted to shop for a move because, I mean, we're not covering a lot of ground right now. Um, an extra move will help with that, although, I still have hopes that detonate might come into play. And if detonate is something that we end up doing, then we don't need the moves. Detonate covers ground for us in the same way that moves would, in the same way that these diagonal attacks are helping with, though. So maybe the attacks are enough. Maybe we can get a move next turn. We get a 3rd energy this turn, so we go into next turn with 1 energy to spare. Oops, what happened here? All right, let's run it out. We never figured out what we want to shift down. And let's see, based on where we end up, maybe it's this one. Okay, let's start taking some of these attacks. Alright, and then we'll go here and hope that we don't regret it next turn. Alright, looks good. Okay. All the corners. This is going to be rough. Okay. We can almost certainly get 2 energy again. And we are getting pretty good setups for blowing up this energy. We have to use shift to get this kill. And so we bring something up. I don't know what yet. We'll come back to that. And let's see. $2. What's in the shop? We could collect. We're at 1. We grab that, we go to 3. We spend 2 on collect. We go to 4. That seems very good. Okay, so and we get to cycle something, which is almost certainly going to be helpful. Puts us at 4. We could just finally take the detonate, but do we need detonate on this board? I mean, this one's already in range, so I don't think we need it. There's also replenish, which could get us another energy. Okay. this attack from the get-go, right? This attack once we move, and then I guess we can also grab this attack. How do we get down to the corner? Well, if we have 4 energy, let's see. So this is 1 move and a shift. 1, 2, 3 attacks. So we have 2 moves and $3. We should probably take the diagonal move. We've been talking about that. And so we're shopping twice. Blue shop and a green shop. Let me clean this up just a little. So this is the collect. Oops. Collect here. We get the diagonal move. Come into this spot. And then I guess we just come over 1. And we need an attack. No attack in the shop. Oh, but what we can do is jump up here, right? We still have the other half of our shift that we didn't have a spot for. We'll make that spot right here. Do we want it here instead? Because we have 1, 2, 3, or we have the moves. We could move here and raise this one instead. And then that lets us get by the snipe. Is that true? We get to spend $6 this turn? I guess 2 of it's on collect, which just gets cycled. So, but that looks like full kill to me. So let's go ahead and run it. All right, we need a raised attack to get the one in the right corner. Okay. I'm down. Do we get rid of the shift here? To put the collect? Or do we just cycle the move? Since we're going to upgrade a move anyway, I think I'd rather keep the shift. Alright, let's take our 2 attacks. Okay, and then we'll replace this move, so we'll go collect first. Grab all this. And then collect is not going to do a whole lot else for us. Do we have a preference on moves? This terrain is not ideal, so we'll go like this, and over, and up. And now we have to replace an attack again. Okay, gets us the full clear though. Alright, and we're back to slightly heavier Dragonfloosh. So this will be a little bit more of a challenge. Alright, I think our shopping is paying off though. Bumping into everything today. Alright, we've got We've got this. I think we've got a full clear. Thanks to these 2 energy. So we need to deal with the 3 pets, right? And this will take care of this corner, comes into here, grabs you, and just mark off the places where we can't stand. All right, so first things first, we get this kill. That opens up this Dragonfloosh because its pet's gone, and then this snipe is paying off dividends already. Snipe gets the 1 pet that was outside of this energy range, and the energy. Absolutely massive. So that takes care of the whole top half of the board. And then we have, yeah, 2 moves. 2 moves for 6 kills. And, okay, so then we get out of the corner, right? Get back into range of everyone else. Gives us a clean line up here. We probably take this shot. And move forward 1. Move forward 1, shift down. There's our shift. And that opens up the last attack. Shift down, we can shift up anywhere. Somewhere out of the way. Maybe back in the corner here. Yeah, looks good. 1 energy left on board. 2 in the corners. All right. And nothing else from here, right? Just start with a jump. Nice big sweep. All right. Looking good. Let's see what we get today. Okay. Well, from here we have 6 days to make 2 kills, and we get no eggs tomorrow, so should be no problem. But we'll still put in some effort, try to get a good clear for today. I don't think, I mean, there are 6 bugs on board, but I don't know that we finished today. Okay. So we're gonna this snipe is really paying off. We get this attack here, which goes into here, and we have to use the shift, but that opens up all this, and yeah, that takes care of you as well. Okay, so that is shift, snipe. And then I guess we can just turn, grab this kill. We need to shift up, so like that's probably us. And that'll also give us this kill. There we go. So that's 3 attacks and the shift. So we have 3 moves. And we get this kill. That's what we were setting up, right? And then we hop over here for 2 energy. And we get another kill. We have 1 more move. And $2 to spend. No, I don't think so. But we can move into slightly better position. And want to, yeah. And we'll be in great shape for next turn. And that should be good enough. Right, so shift first. Oh, timing. Okay, well, and I used the wrong jump. Okay. If it wasn't the last day, that could be an issue, but we're gonna get out of this one no matter what. We should probably move up 1 and leave ourselves lined up for the snipe. Alright. Alright, just 2 kills needed, so we should jump up, grab this energy. Oh, we can't jump down there. We can move here, and then shift ourselves up, take this attack. And there we go, good enough. So one more pair down. That's Feloris and Armadon. And yeah, we didn't really go for any of the higher end in the shop. You know, we talked about it, but never ended up getting there. Really the diagonals and shift. I mean, shift is my favorite module, and I think we just showed it off again here. How in just a couple basic moves and a shift can turn almost any pair. I mean, this isn't Feloris and Armadon. What am I talking about? This is Feloris and Dragonfloosh. Even more challenging. Anyway, we got there in the end. We still had 4 energy left, so like we could have got more kills if we were in a slightly worse situation here. Definitely had a lot more play to go. So, all right, another one down. Thanks for joining me, and we'll see you back for the next pair.